Alright, picture this. You're sitting way up in the nosebleed seats of a massive stadium. The biggest game of the year. Crowd screaming, lights flashing, everything feels huge. And suddenly, the announcer yells, "We're airdropping $10 million into the crowd." You look up instantly, heart racing, like this could change your life. Hands ready, eyes locked on the sky, waiting to catch a stack of cash. But then you notice something. The physics are working against you. Because the blimp isn't above everyone. It's hovering over the VIP boxes, the billionaires, the politicians, the corporate tycoons, all sitting in luxury suites. Just open their windows and rake in the money first. They're ecstatic, laughing, grabbing cash like it's nothing. And they don't wait. They sprint to the high-end concession stands. Luxury bar, private merch shop, premium food. They buy everything at the old price. They just got rich and they used the new money before prices changed. Meanwhile, you're still up in the nosebleeds, watching it happen from far away. By the time the cash finally drifts down to you, the whole stadium has already changed. And you're about to realize you didn't get richer, you got diluted. If you want money explained like a normal human, subscribe to Mike Invest. So when you finally catch your first bill, you feel lucky for like 2 seconds. Then you walk to the concession stand and you're like, wait, hold on, something's off. That hot dog that used to cost $5, now it's 15. 15. And the championship hat you wanted? Yeah, sold out, gone. Of course. And that's the moment you realize you didn't get richer, you just showed up late. The VIPs got the real value first and everyone else paid the hidden tax. That's the scam. And look, this isn't just some stadium story. This is literally how the economy works. Because new money doesn't hit everyone at the same time. It never does. It hits the top first. And the people closest to the money source, they get to buy real stuff before prices move. Homes, stocks, assets. Meanwhile, regular people get the money last, after everything already got expensive. Like, thanks. That's why your grocery bill exploded. That's why rent feels insane. And that's why houses feel impossible now, because the game is tilted, and you feel it. This effect actually has a name. It's called the Cantillon Effect. Basically means this: money flows like water, and where it hits first matters a lot. And if you're far from the source, you don't benefit. You get diluted. So the real question is, how do you stop being the guy in the nosebleeds? If you want money explained like a normal human, subscribe to Mike Invest. I gotcha. Alright, so where does this come from? Who figured this out first? Back in the 1700s, there was this banker, Richard Cantillon, and he realized something most people never think about. Money is not neutral. When new money enters the system, it doesn't spread evenly. It hits specific people first, and those people get the advantage. Cantillon compared money to water. It flows from a source, and the people closest to the source get soaked first. In his time, the king was basically the central bank, the court, the bankers, the landowners. They got rich first, while farmers and workers got crushed later. Now fast forward to today. The king is basically the central bank. When they inject money, they don't send it to you. They create it digitally and push it into big banks and institutions first. So the first people touching new money are banks, corporations, huge asset managers. And what do they buy? Stocks, real estate, land, commodities, real things. So prices rise where the rich already live, and regular people show up later when everything costs more. That's why it feels like you're running faster, but staying in the same place. Here's the part that makes people angry. Productivity is way up, but wages barely moved. It's not just greedy companies. It's structural. The flow of money is designed like this. And psychologically, it messes with you. It makes you feel like you failed, but you didn't fail. You were just late to the money. So what do? Do you give up? No. The whole point of learning this is so you stop playing a losing game. You can't stop the waterfall, but you can change where you stand. The biggest mistake people make is trying to save and cash. Cash gets diluted. To protect yourself, you have to own assets that rise with inflation. That's why the wealthy love real estate, broad index funds, hard assets. You're not trying to get rich quick. You're trying to stop getting quietly robbed. And here's another cheat code. Fixed rate debt. If you borrow at a fixed rate and inflation rises, you pay the loan back with weaker dollars. It feels unfair, but it's real. The system rewards owners, not savers. And the final move is income velocity. Your income has to move faster than inflation. That means rare skills, high demand work, or ideally, owning a business. Because wages adjust last, prices adjust first. So stop being the guy waiting in the nosebleeds. Get closer to the flow. Become an owner. If this explains something you felt for years, subscribe to Mike Invest. I'll keep breaking money down like a normal human.